Good morning. It is 9:35 a.m. and I'm still sitting in my tent. As you can see, I rolled in last night about 10:30 p.m. and just set everything up and got my tent just in time for it to rain. It actually rained almost all night, but it helped me sleep, so it's always nice to hear the sound of rain when you're falling asleep. But the reason it is 9:30 and I'm still in my tent and I haven't started moving, and I've been excited to tell you guys about this. There's been a lot of planning, a lot more than I think most people would think goes into it. But before I even started the trail, I thought, when I get to Oregon, I want to challenge myself to see how many miles I can do in a day. And I know that being out here is not about how many miles you can do. It's about just being in nature and seeing nature. But sometimes when you're out here, at least I get this urge that I need to challenge myself. And so I kind of been scheming up, looking over the maps hundreds of times, and I try to get the guys to come with me and do this section with me. They might do the same thing, but on a different section. So I'm just doing this by myself. So basically the bottom line is today, I'm going to go hike today 9 miles. And I'm going basically to the top of a peak at mile 1880, or somewhere in there, 79, 78, somewhere in there. And there's some water up there, and I'm going to camp there. And I'm going to set up probably around 2 or 3 and sleep until 11 p.m. that is. And then I'm going to pack everything up, and at midnight I'm going to start hiking. And I'm not going to stop hiking until midnight. So I'm going to go midnight to midnight, and I'm going to eat and take breaks and things like that. And my goal, this is my goal. Now we'll see what happens, if the legs can keep up. Sometimes my mind gets ahead of what my body can do. So, but my goal is 60 miles. And I figure if I take 4 hours of breaks throughout the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I take a little breaks in between, and they all add up to 4 hours, I'll get 20 hours of hiking in. And if I can keep the pace that I'm going now, which is 3 miles an hour, we'll hit 60 miles. And if I can hit 60 miles, that'll lead me right into Elk Lake, which I'm going to try to get into Bend. So it's an experiment. It's totally just for the challenge, just the challenge of it. And I'm excited. I've been excited to tell you guys about that for a while. And of course, over anything, I'll be listening to my body as the day goes on. If I get 20 miles in and my legs are cramping and can't go anymore, then we stop, I'm excited to at least try. That's all you can do, right? Is try and give your best. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So pretty soon here, I'm going to finish my cup of coffee here, and then I'm going to pack everything up, hike those 9 to 11 miles-ish, wherever I'm feeling, and relax for the rest of the day, keep the feet up, and rest, and drink tons of water, and plan some meals. I might even make some, make some pre-made lunches and stuff like that, put them in a Ziploc. That is tomorrow. Today is a brand new day, man. We got a beautiful day ahead of us. Always a challenge to be had, man. Let's do this today. It is about 3:20 p.m. right now, and I'm coming up on just a little pond that was on the map, and that's where I'm just going to set up. I'm actually going to set up my tent as well, even though I'm taking it down at 11 because of the mosquitoes. And I'm just going to carve up, make a bunch of food, make a little fire, and then I'm just going to sleep for 4 or 5 hours and go for it. It is 5 p.m. I am just laying down. I just stuffed myself with as much carbs as I could, and I think I drank like 4 or 5 liters of water. And I'm just gonna sleep for about 6 hours and then get up and pack everything up. I planned out all the food, so I pre-made some wraps for tomorrow. But I'm just looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to getting a little bit of rest. Let's do it.